someplace. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. We are about set for some football, and it's Joey Sly to kick things off. And off we go from Tampa. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Rip, 23. Here we go, son.
On the ground, here's the rookie from Southern Cal. And a big run right out of the blocks. He gets forward for 9 on the first play of the game.
Let's go.
2nd and a yard.
Silver.
They'll go again with Lloyd. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold.
Hey, Lion, Lion.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. Finding room at midfield. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 36 yards.
Hey, run.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Red.
On 1st down, it's Lloyd. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. 2nd down and 3.
Lisa, 24. 11. Silver.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
We're not real accustomed to seeing these sort of plays out of this guy. He's more of the dirty work, kind of behind-the-scenes role player. But I'll tell you what, he keeps coming through for this offense, and he's going to find himself with a couple more touches.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Got his man at the 6. He is in. Chig Okonkwo. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Bucs will take a 7-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
All right, Mike, so the NFL is all about answering. So you give up an opening drive touchdown, you fall behind late to start the game, and then your special teams becomes the spark. And this is going to set your offense up with excellent field position to get back and tie this game.
He'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Devin White had time on the stop. They face 2nd down and 7. Williams in motion. 2nd down, Cousins. Now they'll set up the screen for Edwards-Helaire. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And That's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Second down and 8.
Hey, kid! Lead up, 48.
They put Kelsey in motion. Cousins now on second down. He'll let this go towards the end zone. Travis Kelsey, the intended target. And it'll be third down.
If you're going to give your guy a chance for a jump ball in the end zone, you better make sure you put that ball in the right spot. That seemed to me like the defender had a better chance at it than the receiver did.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up first and goal.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. That's caught by Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. They'll take him down at the 3-yard line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Now a second down throw for Cousins. He's got his big tight end, George Kittle. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The tight end using the middle of the field. I got a tight end next to me who's caught 60 NFL touchdowns, knows how to operate down in those spaces.
And that was my favorite place to operate, Mike. I always had this rule: the closer you got to the middle of the field, the worse they got at defending the pass. So that's where I wanted to work, and that's where this guy was working, and leads himself to a touchdown.
This one taken at the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
On red.
To throw is Lawrence. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Wow, how dangerous after the catch. That one goes for 27 yards in all.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those two things are on point, it results in a first down.
Hey, go, go! Go, go!
On the handoff, it's Lloyd. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Red on red. Here we go, sir.
On first down, right back to Lloyd. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to...
Score time, 7-7.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Rip, 23. Silver.
On 2nd down, a run with Lloyd. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
All right, let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up 1st down.
Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Hey, Ron. Silver.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. Here's a screen now for Lloyd. And he's in. Marshawn Lloyd. Touchdown, Tampa.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. A run. Edwards-Helaire. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Brian Burns comes off the edge to make the play. Second and 7. Cousins gonna throw. And that's gonna be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up. Mike, you can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes. And once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. Not only did they convert on fourth down, they picked up a quarter of the field. A gain of 25. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
To throw is Cousins. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take it back to the other side of midfield.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Cousins out of the gun on third down. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And a fair catch called for and taken. They're backed up to their own 7. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's Lawrence. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. But they've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
Second down, Lawrence. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
A give. Here comes Lloyd. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
On red. Here we go. Hey, Jupiter.
Another run here with Lloyd. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. That was Jordan Hicks who got him down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Hey, easy. Route. Here we go, sir.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So the big play gets him down close, and now it's 1st and goal. Throwing is Lawrence. That one taken in. Ricky Pearsall, touchdown Buccaneers. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. First and 10. Cousins. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Finding space at the 40. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. The big man, Ed Oliver, in for the sack.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection. How can we get extra bodies and extra attention? Because we still got a long way to go in this one. Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack, 2nd down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And how to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. This throw left side caught by Kittle. And he will have a 1st down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. The task now a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Here's Cousins. Now a loose football. But he'll gather it back in. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times. And I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged a bullet.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now here's Lawrence. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. This one from 47 yards out. Oh, he pulled it a bit, and that pass is left to the upright. It's no good. And this will stay a two-possession game. The Bucs have the field goal unit on the field. And this one is blocked. So the move is for the field goal unit here. This one will be from 37 yards out. Tucker's kick is good. And the Bucs have run out to a 24-7 lead. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. On 1st and 10, Cousins. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Williams in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And that'll set up 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Cousins to throw for it on 4th down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
A give inside. There's Lloyd. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
And he'll get this only to about the 10. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Rocco switch. Rocco switch.
A run, and this is Lloyd. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
Hey, run. Easy, 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 easy.
Lawrence. This one caught at the 4. And this won't be a touchdown, but it will be a first down as they're able to get the conversion and set up first and goal.
Lisa 24.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Ready up.
So now then, first and goal from the 1.
Hey, hey.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Trevor Lawrence. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tucker's extra point up and good. And the Bucs will extend this third quarter lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Now an opening past the 30. And the good kick pays off. He'll only be able to take this past the 10-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10. Here's Edwards-Helaire. Room to run past midfield. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. They go play action with Cousins. That is intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On red.
They'll start this on the ground with Lloyd. He'll push ahead to the 21. David Long there on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
On the give, it's Lloyd. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Red on red.
On the handoff, it's Lloyd running right. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Back to throw. Lawrence. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Off the play fake. Here's Cousins. Inside the 10. It is caught. Gain of 16 for the man who wears 16. And a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established...
They've got it at the 8. First down and goal.
Listen to me. What's that?
Cousins now. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did. Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. That is caught. Trying to reach for the goal line, but he's going to come up just short. Wow, it's going to set up 4th down.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone,
and he will take this one across into the end zone. By Edwards-Helaire. Touchdown, Raiders. Touchdown here in the 4th quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the 4th quarter.
Raiders 15. Joey Sly set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Kone Wanwu now to return. Whoa! And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Lloyd. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. In the pistol, here's Lawrence. Smith and Jigba left side, he's got it. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down, a pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hey, Lion! It's hot! It's hot!
The run over center, and it's Lloyd. And he'll get this just past the 45 as he's taken down.
Hey, Ron!
Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. At the 46.
They run. It's Lloyd. Room to run inside the 40. And they finally get him down. Good gain on the ground, but hold everything. Maybe a reason he got so free.
Lisa 24.
Now the Bucs will take their 1st time out. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Hey.
On the ground, it's Lloyd. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He's got his tight end. That's a Conquo. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead, and they for sure are not letting their foot off the gas. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take them.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's a 2nd and 12.
Red on red.
They'll go here with Lloyd. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
All right, let's go.
So a win here for the Buccaneers.